And you said it already, Glenn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, hello, everybody, and thanks so much for getting on another call. I know we don't want to spend our whole life on calls, but this one I felt was really important because we're starting this game on Monday, and I wanted to clarify everything. I wanted you guys to really understand, especially if this is your first Samurai game. We have a few people. So last time we had 20, I think there were 21 people. We have 54 people that are in our Samurai group. I'm assuming they're all going to be starting with us because I'm going to be separating everyone into groups. So it's a lot more to handle, but a lot of repeaters. So last time was great, and hopefully this one will be even better. So the purpose of tonight's call is really just to give you an overview of the game and really get your questions answered, because it's a little confusing until you start going through. It's a little confusing. So I just want to clarify as much as I can tonight. The purpose of the game is really to have the support and accountability in developing the right daily consistent habits and income producing activities so that we can all learn, grow, and succeed. And in our group, there's people that have been in for a long time. There are brand new people, all different skill levels, all different levels of experience in network marketing with Isagenix. So it doesn't matter where you are, there's always stuff to learn and to improve upon where you're at. So this isn't like, if you're a beginner, that's cool. You're just gonna learn at your level. And we're all in this together, and we're all gonna help each other. So the one question I want you to think with now is, why did you decide to say yes to the Samurai game? What I'm gathering from a lot of the people that I've talked to is you just need like some kind of plug-in, something to kind of get you in the game, playing harder, working harder, right? And just, staying focused and having that synergistic, teamwork together where we're all in this together, playing at a bigger level. And these blitz kinds of things typically really will work to get you back in the game, or just to take your business to another level and to keep your focus in the place it needs to be to achieve your goals. So like I said, so far we have over 50 participants, and you're going to be divided into groups depending on who steps up as leaders. And I'm actually really disappointed that we didn't get a better turnout tonight, but hopefully the people that are not on will listen to the recording sooner than later, because I do need people to step up and say, yeah, I want to be a leader, and I'll explain what that will be for you as a responsibility. The groups are going to be divided kind of randomly, so you may not be connected to people that are financially connected to you. It doesn't matter. In fact, I actually like the idea of people not knowing each other too well, because you can learn more. A lot of you that have been in the Isagenix world for a while, it's always the same people that you've been working with. And sometimes it's really nice to work with other people that you don't know and learn from other people and how they say things differently or do things a little differently. I also, one of the best things about the last Samurai game for me personally was that there was a lot of, cross-pollinating, where the community became so much stronger. I got to know Suwani and Mercy and Juana and some of the Miami girls they were on our team. I didn't know them though. So it was a real great opportunity to get to know people better. And so I really want that for the whole team, to just create this bigger community. So it doesn't matter who your team leader is or who's on your team, unless you have a specific concern, in which case you can reach out and let me know. But other than that, it will be kind of random. Okay, so each group, as I said, is going to have a group leader. So if you want to be a group leader, please just send me a private message and say, I'd like to be a group leader. And here's what the group leader does. So you're going to be assigned a certain amount of people. So for example, if there's 54 people in the group and 10 people want to be leaders, you're each going to have about 5 people to be accountable for. Okay. And so what that means is at the end of the week, so our week starts Monday and goes through Sunday night, just like in Isagenix. By Sunday night of each week, if you're a leader, your group will take a picture of their weekly summary sheet, because this is all based on integrity. You guys can check your sheet off and post it and say you did it, whether you did it or not. We're all big boys and girls, it's like, whatever. If you want to be honest, and then cool. If you didn't do it, you didn't do it. 3 weeks of not completing it and you're out of the game, we just remove you. It's not a big deal. It just means that maybe you're just not up for it now, whatever. But the point is, at the end of the week, the group that you're responsible for will take a picture, post it in the group, and tag your name so that you know to count them as yes, they completed it, or no, they didn't. Okay. So if you're not a team leader, then what you'll do is take a picture and you'll tag your team leader. If you're a team leader, you're going to tag me, and you'll just keep tabs of who completed their weekly summary sheet. Is that clear so far? Am I confusing you? Okay. You'll get it. Yeah. Okay. Judy, you clear yet? You may not. Let me, kind of keep going, and then I'll answer any of your questions. So if any of you are still confused. So the other responsibility of the group leader is that so the group leaders are going to be responsible or accountable to me. So you're going to be like, I'm going to make sure that you're doing your thing, and that if there's any issues that you're having in your group, if anyone's struggling, or if you're struggling, you're going to connect with me and let me know. I will work with the leaders directly. So if you specifically are a leader and need the help, or what's going on where there's certain things that are, people are just challenged with, and you need me to kind of step in and help you. That's kind of what the group leader is going to be. So it's not like a big job. I also recommend that with your small groups, that you have a separate little, maybe like a quick call each week, or a separate little group where you can just either do a little training or just have a little powwow just to find out, just like a little check-in. That's not mandatory, but in the last Samurai group, that's what the smaller groups did, and it worked really well. Okay, so again, some of these rules are kind of loose because this is going to be your game. There's no winner, by the way. So a lot of these other blitzes where it's like, how many points did this group get versus that group? We're not tallying points. There's no winner. You're all going to be winners if you complete the game. If you do your daily actions, your weekly summary sheets, if you complete all the check marks and honestly are doing the do, you're going to win. There's no doubt your business is going to grow. If it's not, if you're really doing it and it's not, then you're either just kind of going through the motions to get your checks off, checked off, or there's some kind of, disconnect, and that's where we'll help you, because it shouldn't be that way. If you're doing this, you're going to grow. Your business is going to grow.
And I was going to say one thing. You use the groups to help you find your weaknesses, and then you'll get help working on them. That's the whole idea, is to you're throwing yourself in where everybody's on the same page. Everybody's concentrated on doing their daily tasks that are income producing activities. So it starts to become clearer which of those activities give you the hardest time. And it's a great situation to have you, one, as a team, as a group leader, you can bring that up to us or to Ina as a topic, that maybe we'll do a training on separate. So we want to find areas that people are struggling in and try to nail those and really try to help that. So I just wanted to throw that in there.
Cool. Okay. So I want to go over the sheets, right? So you guys all know what sheets I'm talking about, right? Every day you're going to have, let me show you. This is from the last one, but can you see that? It's a daily summary sheet, okay? And it's in our group, it's in the file. So every day you're gonna have your sheet, you're gonna put, you don't have to put your name, I don't know why we have name, you know your name, but you're gonna put the date, and then you're gonna fill out your sheet as the day goes on. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna fill it out and then I'm done. I mean, this is actually going to happen during your focused hours where you're going to be doing your business. Some of you, you're doing this full time. So like me, I can kind of, sit down for a while, work on it, and then come back to it, whatever. Some of you are working full-time jobs and raising small children or whatever, so you have to do it in the pockets of your day, in which case, when you sit down, you're going to actually do these tasks, right? You're going to do what's here. So, because to fill out the whole sheet by the end of the week, it's 5 of these for the week. So we have 7 days. That means you have 2 days off, or you can do 2 sheets in one day if you wanted to. I mean, you can't really set you could set 2 intentions for the day, but the intention for the day is really your intention for that day. What do you want to either accomplish? What do you want your day to be like? What do you want the energy of the day to be like for you? It could be any of that. There's no I want you guys to not get caught up in, am I doing this right? Is this intention a good enough intention? It's your intention. If your intention is to be kind to everyone that you see that day, that's your intention for the day. As long as it's going to move you in the direction of success, and anything that will raise your energy and raise your vibration is going to move you in that direction. But it could be specific, like my intention is to break a consultant today. My intention is to find a rock star business builder today. And when we set the intention, it's so much easier to pull that in. So an intention is something that you should be doing every day, but we only need 5, right? Because we're just doing 5 of these daily summary sheets, okay? So you guys get the intention part? So so that's something that I do recommend you do first thing in the morning, your intention for the day. That's the one thing that you can do, even if you get to everything else at a later point in the day. The second is the number 2 is you're going to have, for 5 of the 7 days, 2 Isagenix connections. And as I talked about the other night when I kind of introduced the concept of the samurai game, an Isagenix connection is somebody that you're sharing the Isagenix story with. It's not just any connection. It's not like, oh, I met this really cool person at this networking event today, but I didn't really talk Isagenix, but I know I'm going to. No, if you didn't, you can't count them. We're always making connections, always, always, always meeting people wherever we go, whether it's a party, whether it's a supermarket, whether it's our, PTA meeting, wherever, family gathering, we're always meeting people. So we're always connecting, and we're going to learn more about connecting as we go through the samurai game, because each week we'll have a specific training, and I really want to help you guys with just different levels of some of the basic principles and skills that we need to learn in order to grow this. But when we're talking about an ISA connection, we're talking about somebody that we actually shared our story with the intention of, we're going to continue that conversation and share more information and so on and so forth. So you might, let's say, go to an event and literally talk to 6 people about Isagenix that day, that event. Well, then you put 2 on the first sheet, 2 on the second sheet, 2 on the third sheet. You have 3 of that part sheets done for the week. Does that make sense? They carry over. So that's why you can focus on one day of doing a lot of activity. So we did this last year, and it was coming up to summer, and I'm all about like summer, hanging out by the pool. I like to, goof off, relax, I don't like to work too hard in the summer, but we were in the samurai game. So I had to get this done. So my plan was I'm going to front load the beginning of the week so that I could coast the rest of the week and have, and have that free weekend knowing that I completed. So my thought last game was I was going to do it all Monday through Thursday. No matter what, I was always going to be done Thursday so I could kick back on the weekend knowing that this was done. So any way you want to work it is fine as long as you get it all done for each week. You get 3 passes. So if you want to take a pass for a week because you're just having a rough time, you have some personal stuff going on, you're on vacation, whatever the reason is, that's totally fine. You can have 3 passes. Anything more than that, and then you're just out of the game. So you guys get the ISA connections, right? Good? Okay. 3 team development actions. So team development action is really anything where you're helping to develop your team. So whether it's opening the box with a new cleanser, whether it's showing somebody the compensation plan, doing a 3-way call, bringing somebody to a sip and sample or having a sip and sample, just any kind of team development actions, developing your team. And if you're brand new or you just don't have a team right now, even helping your cleanser, talking to a cleanser about, perhaps sharing isogenics, sharing a video with them about, sharing or, any of that is fair game for a team development action. So you're going to do 3 of those 5 times during the course of the week. And again, if you want to do 6 of those on one day, then it can 3 carry over to the next day. So hopefully you guys are understanding how you can do that. Okay. Number 4. So 4 acts of love, recognition, and random acts of kindness. So anything that fits into any of that. So, you're at Starbucks and you pay for someone's coffee. You can, write that in, sending a handwritten birthday card, shouting out a team member, because they had success, any of that kind of thing counts for that. Walking an old lady across the street, seriously, like just, kindness, doing things from your heart, not because you want to get this checked off, but we want to get in the habit. This was always my favorite part of the summary sheet because this is, for some of us, it's just easier, right? It's like easy to do nice things for people. Whereas ISA connections, for some of us, it's like, oh my God, how am I going to get these in? But, it's really a balance of all of this. So that could be anything. It could be, like there's just the sky's the limit on that. I think that one's really clear. And again, don't get caught up in, does this fit into this category? Just do it. Do it, knowing that your intention is to grow your business and to grow yourself in the process. And as long as it's fitting in and flowing right and you're not just going through the motions, then you're good. And then 5 follow-ups. So the fortunes in the follow-up. You guys, even if you're new, you probably have people that you dropped the ball already, where you've totally forgot about that person who you spoke to at the salon last week or whatever. So this is going to also help you to keep track. And if you're somebody that hasn't been organized in your Isagenix business, this is your opportunity. If you're somebody that hasn't been having a list and adding to your list, this is your opportunity because this will become your list building. And then of course, hopefully you do have a list, you're going to transfer your ISA connections to your list. You're going to do whatever kind of tracking you do to stay organized and on top of this. But it's so great because you can just look back and say, oh my gosh, that was my ISA connection last week, Meg. I'm going to follow up with her. So the first couple of days, you may not have enough follow-up, so you may be racking your brain. Just do your best, and then within a couple of days, within a week, you're going to be able to have enough follow-ups, because if you're making enough connections, you're going to have plenty of people to follow up with. Okay, so you're going to do 5 of these each week, and then at the end of the week, you're going to do your summary, which let me just show you guys. You probably already saw that. You see that? So it's really just check marks. You're just checking off the boxes on your weekly summary sheet. If you did all 5 sheets, you just, check them away. Week ending, that whatever that Sunday is, put your name on it, take a picture, and tag your team leader. Take a picture, post it in our Samurai group, tag your team leader. Okay, so far, hopefully this is clear. I'm going to open it up for questions soon. I just want to make sure that I cover everything. Okay. So each week we're going to have Monday nights, 8 o'clock is going to be our Samurai call. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with, oh, here's another call, and it's more calls. There's a purpose for this. This is about being accountable to the people that are playing the game. There will be valuable training. There will also be, each Monday, we're going to give you different strategies on what to target that week, what to focus on, just ideas. You don't have to, but you can take these ideas, things that maybe you never thought of. Like maybe one week the theme will be teachers, and we'll talk about ways that you can target teachers, and I'm just kind of throwing that out there hypothetically, but there will be that kind of stuff, and then other types of training each week. So we're going to make the calls worthwhile. We're going to try to keep them to a half an hour. And it will be an opportunity to, just really learn and to have some takeaways that you can use to get going in the right direction for the week. So that'll be every Monday at 8 o'clock. They will be recorded. Okay, so I want you, let me just make sure. Okay, by this Sunday evening, I am going to be posting the groups along with the team leaders. Please, if you do want to be a team leader, just let me know. Send me a message. Some assignments that I want you to think with between now and Monday is get organized. Being organized, and I am not the most organized person, but this was my, I just got this is kind of ugly. I think we had it from one of the kids, but this was my Samurai game for last time. And I put my Crystal Executive goal sheet in the middle, and then I printed out all the blanks for the whole time with a weekly sheet every 5 sheets. So I just had it all there. And it was easy, and I would just wake up Monday morning and get rolling, and it was perfect. So that was my way. That might not be your way. Just whatever it is for you to make it fun and organized so that you can get in the groove of this. So get organized for sure. I would also like for you to all write your specific goals for this game and post it in the group and tag your team leader. If you're a team leader, again, you're going to tag me, but if you're not a team leader, tag your team leader. And I just want you to write, what is your goal for this 10-week Samurai game? For some of you, it might be winning the 4 nights at Celebration. We have that promotion going on. Top enrollers, the top 300 enrollers are going to get that. Last year, I believe we got it for 10 enrollments, Silo, was it 10? So 10 enrollments, we got 4 free nights in Nashville. So shoot for, 15 enrollments, and more than likely you're going to be part of that top 300. Maybe that's your goal. Maybe it's a certain rank you want to hit. Maybe it's, just whatever it is for you. I would really like to see that. And again, don't overthink. Is this good enough? Is it just do it, right? This game is not about overthinking and second guessing yourself. It's about moving forward and learning and growing. That's what it's about. So don't get too caught up in that, because a lot of us tend to do that, and it just stops us. Just go for it. There's no judgment here. You can't do anything wrong. Just keep moving forward. Okay, so I think I shared everything that I want to. Other than that, my intention for this game is that you guys really get re-inspired, reignited, learn more, your business grows, and you get these habits grooved in more so that you can just really roll with this and create an amazing business for yourself, an amazing income, and the freedom that you all desire. So my intention is that this is really effective and fun for all of us. So any questions? Are you guys clear on this? And if not, please just unmute and feel free to fire away.
How many weeks does this last?
This is a 10-week samurai game. So we start, Monday is May 6th, and I think it goes to, it's in the group. Glenn, do you remember? Does anyone know? July?
I don't have it in front of me.
What?
All right, I'll look later. It's all right.
Okay, yeah. It's 10 weeks.
But it's 10 weeks, yeah.
And I have another question, not quite relating to this, but I haven't seen anything about the start party, like how to earn your pass into the start party. Has anybody seen anything about that yet?
I have not been. That's a really good question. I don't even know if the start group is active on Facebook anymore, because obviously I'm too old to be in the start group. But they'll be posting it. So I'll see if I can find out for you. But
I can't seem to find like the real start party group on Facebook. There's one, but it's very small and inactive.
Okay, then that's not it. Yeah. We'll see if we can hook you up and find it.
Yeah, I'll find out. I'll see if I can find something out.
All right, thank you.
Yep, sure. Sorry, our dogs are barking. Anyone else have questions? Okay, so you're all clear?
And again, guys, treat this like
Wait,
a game.
Lisa has a question. Glenn, hang on. Lisa has a question.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sorry, Glenn. Doug and I are considered separate, right? So we have to each do our own sheet, like just because we're on the same team. Like,
yeah, you guys are separate. It's up to you. I would say do it separately. Each have your own.
It's better that way, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you're doing it all towards one business center, that doesn't matter. So you could, I'm just getting some background noise, Glenn. Could you figure?
Yeah, I think it's from Lisa's.
Oh, is it? No, I think it was Ben. Oh, no, maybe it is Lisa. Okay, so anyway, even if all of the enrollments are going towards Doug's Business Center lease, you could still play the game separately. So you're each doing your own. Yeah. Does that make sense? Because you could be following up with your own people. You can be developing, your team with the people that you're enrolling or whatever. Cool?
Okay. Yep.
All right, great. Oh, thank you, and May 6th through July 13th, then.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it'll be perfect timing. We'll have a whole month. I mean, you never just stop working, I mean, you're always prospecting. You're always, we're always in motion and building our business, especially, if it's in your heart, it's in your blood, you want to share this. But there's a time to, be like in it, like in the samurai game, and then you can kick back a little bit and have a couple weeks, and just, where it's not like you're not doing anything, you're just not in such action. But this is the kind of thing where you can pick it up, and I know there are people that already started their own little samurai game. They're already doing these action steps. So this is something you can take with you. All right. John, you have any questions?
I do. I have one question.
Yeah.
Specifically, because of my schedule and the way I work, if I need to complete 2 sheets of a single day in one day, no problem doing that, right?
That's right. That's right. So I talked about you can front load your week.
And I apologize because I came on late, and I'm pretty sure you would have already covered that, but I just had to ask to confirm it. So
no, that's cool. That's cool. The only thing that you can't, you're not going to put like all your intentions for the
Oh
day.
yeah, no,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Yeah, but everything else, yeah, you can just front load all of it or do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Okay, so here's the thing. I want you guys to, if you're interested in being a team leader, please let me know. We are going to post the recording. So for those of you that have, like, you know, teammates that you know are doing this together, please just tell them to watch this as soon as possible. I don't want to be dragging people along. Like, you know, and I'm just going to say this, it's so irritating to try to drag people along, you know, because we're going to do this with or without the people that need to be dragged along. It just takes away from, you know, what we need to be doing to be productive and to be moving forward, right? And so everyone needs to just be responsible. And is there a call? Get on the call. I can't get on the call. Okay, I'm going to assume that the rest of the group are going to be watching the recording, and hopefully sooner than later. But you know what I mean? It just, you'll see, like, if you ever lead something like this or in any leadership, it just gets really irritating when, you know, people just, like, you have to keep reminding and reminding. I don't want to do that. I'm just not going to do that anymore. It's my nature to do that, but it really just wears you out. So, so if you know people in the group, just make sure they watch the recording, get on board with this, or the group will just be a much smaller group. So whatever it is, it is. I'm just excited for you guys, and I think this will be even better than the last. And I just hope you guys really get a lot out of it. So if you think of any other questions or need any help between now and the time we start, just reach out. And Glenn, did you want to say something? I'm sorry, honey. You were going to talk before, and then I saw Lisa had a question.
No, just the fact that we call it a game because as much as we're, you know, like we're in the Super Bowl, we're working hard. We really want to win. We want to accomplish these goals. But at the same time, remember, you get to create this. The whole beauty of this whole industry and our company in particular is you get to shape this. So all this really is a beautiful way to give you all the daily things that you need to do, because sometimes we just need it in front of us to remind us, oh yeah, here's what I need to do every day. But keep it on a certain level, keep it light, keep yourself accountable, but also it's, you know, play it like a game, like you want to win it. And that's all I was going to say. And we'll be throwing some things that are little tools to help along the way, you know, and we'll post them in the group.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for showing up. I really do appreciate it. And please let me know if you want to be a group leader, and we will see you guys soon. All righty. Good night, everyone. Take care.
Thank you. See you tomorrow or Friday.
Okay, good.